JoBro memes. Making dreams. Guy, about to have keks for the first time in his life. Diavolo, uses King Crimson in some corner of the world and skips time. That guy. The guy who watches anime without subtitles. The guy who plays Animal Crossing without the subtitles. Jotaro defeating Dio. Iggy, Kakyoin and Avdol appear in the sky. Last train home starts to sound. You hear crazy noisy bizarre town. Dio stopping time in Sonokai no Kaku. Kira blasting time away in breakdown. Diavolo skipping time and golden experience Requiem reversing the skip in Urajirima no Requiem. Puxy speeding up time in part 6 opening faster and faster until it loops around at Sonokai no Sadame, only to speed through all previous openings. I see. No, you can't. The hero who just told the villain there is still good inside of his heart. The villain who was about to murder the hero and destroy the world. Okay, master. Let's ho. For fighters Aerosmith. For fighters Aerosmith. When some creepy dude with red eyes makes you cough up nails. Boss, come pick me up. I'm scared. Tell him to have a Merry Christmas, Johnny. Tell him yourself. Merry Christmas, Apple. And a Happy New Year. None of these characters are on it. I want to see the JoJo characters. Goddammit. Where the frick is Dio? Look at this. Donald, what a crappy guidebook. JoJo's Dungeons and Dragons. A crazy amount of bullshit happening in a minuscule amount of time. A new Japanese invention aimed at single men simulates holding a woman's hand. I wanna hold your hand. Just your hand. Wees, let me adopt you, Koichi-kun. With love, Uncle Jotaro. This trip was truly fun, wasn't it? Point of view. You didn't let the voice of love take you higher. I assure you, Speedwagon. Dressing up as a femboy was vital to entering the German military base. Joseph would beat Mirancha because Joseph is stronger. Joseph would beat Mirancha because Joseph is smarter. Joseph would beat Mirancha because Mirancha's stand is a plane. The voice actor for Jonathan Joestar was a part skipper. My fragile grasp on reality. Average JoJo opening fan. Average Oingo and Boingo ending enjoyer. Fine. We can get McDonald's. Me in therapy. My therapist teaching me respiratory control. Is this Ammon? How to survive a bear attack. Guide by Joseph Joestar. If it's brown, lie down. If it's black, fight back. And if it can somehow count to 5, Tommy gun overdrive. Women want me. Fish fear me. Wow, you speak the language perfectly. Wow, every Italian is speaking Japanese. No one. Shops open just before lockdown. These 3 days really were fun. Me explaining the Joestar family tree. My brother asking why the Karen-haired guy was licking the Italian kid. Why did Dio Brando change his name to Dio? To signify the development he had undergone after 100 years by gaining a powerful stand and group of followers, to cast away the name of his worthless father and cement himself with the status of a god by capitalizing his name in a way reserved only for divine beings. By hearing his name everyone would know there are no limits to his ambition. It's an acronym for dubs in all orifices. Heaven's Door. So it's the same type of stand as Star Platinum. Who would win? Herman Hayes? Purple. Gonna prank Kosaku when he gets home. Day 1. Day 2. Day 817. Joseph Joestar's mind. It's not cheating if you're not caught. That's what he said himself. 1983. Colorized. Joseph is back from Moria. WTF. Goo goo gaga. Your joke but said by the cool kid. A kid correcting their teacher's math. I was just testing you. Sometimes what a person need is just one piece. Stone Ocean Anim. Walnut. D.O. The walnut. Me and my friend, after saying bad morning to the teacher. It is better to come in the sink than to sink in the cum. Wouldn't you agree, Jane Pierre Palmer? What? Feminist, LGBTQ activist strips naked in front of shocked school children to protest sexism. Join me on this one. I already told you Josuke, the whole Joestar family tree knows this. Females born after 1993 don't know how to cook. All they know is McDonald's, twerk, being bisexual, charge they phone, eat hot chip and lie. Oh Josuke, I used Zahando to erase gravity. So now we can let the voice of love take you higher. When you go to Naples but no one is dying infinite times or switching bodies. What is this place? Kakyoin after end owl. Mon everybody join the Koichi Conga. A live action Rohan over. A Speedwagon movie pitched by Speedwagon's voice actor. I really want them to make a movie of him. Joestar Radio. Wasn't this stand green before? I put more emphasis on giving readers different feelings and impressions through different color combinations. What? There are no canon colors for the characters, I just choose the combination of colors that fit the emotion of the scene or just look the coolest. What? Dr. Kujo. My favorite silly band broke today. Don't text. What if you wanted to kill Giorno, but what if you wanted to kill Giorno, but what if you wanted to kill Giorno, but nanny.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
JoJo normally. JoJo during No Nut November. Hey, I have an idea. How much karma do you think I would get point if I were to remake meme formats using panels from Steel Ball Run? It's 1890, what are you even talking about? Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask. My mom, look honey, I'm pregnant. My dad, Arrivederci. Crazy diamond. Mad carbon. Octahedral native mineral currently experiencing an unspecified form of psychosis. Eyelines seduce him soon enough. Our hairstyles are simple yet appealing, showcasing the time when Eriki was still a little uncertain about expressing his now iconic style. Our hairstyles are complex and interesting, fully expressing and showcasing Erica's creativity and helping us stand out from the crowd. My hairstyle stands out, but it isn't outrageously complex or uncommon. It's the perfect balance of both element from the rows above me. HAT. Me using JoJo references in Italy. Italians trying to figure out what the frick di molto means. Most JoJo fans, when they see each other in public. Me whenever I spot a fellow JoJo fan in public. Don't you ever touch me. K-pop fans. OMG, I can't decide which one is the cutest. The K-pop band. It's me Kakyoin. Hi Narancha. Hi Caesar. Oi Josuke. I used Zahando to erase my PP, so I can't fail No Nut November. Ain't that wacky? The United States will buy the power of Kira for $500 billion. President of the United States of America. Hi, sent nudes. You mean nudes? I'm in a fight. I need more men. When the marine biologist you've known for less than 3 months calls you reliable. I'll take 1 order of blonde Italian please. I ate too many hands. Bishes be like, was this jojoke? No Dumbo, he's in the car. Regular protagonists. You rascals. I'll kill you all. Jonathan, I'll purify your twisted ambition. Point of view. You're Yoshikage Kira. When you see Rock in JoJo. Part 2. Part 3. Part 4. Part 5. Obi-Wan with dirty deeds done dirt cheap. They be looking fresh though. Jump off the cliff. No way. Hashtag jump off the cliff challenge. How the frick? The voice of love. Fugo left and Abakio is dead. I have decided that I want to die. Depression. I'm sad man. Part 5 is depressing. Let me tell you that. At least since 2 people are gone nothing else bad will happen. It's always about 2 people who die. Yeah.
Die.
Trust me Mr. Principal. My 50-day trip to Egypt was important. Manga readers, part 6 ending is so sad. I cried 1000 times. Me, an anime watcher, I don't know how part 6 ends. But at this point I'm too scared to ask. Me, telling my brother not to get attached to any dogs in JoJo. Him, except Iggy, right? Me, yeah. No, it can't be. Caesar, I'm right here. Sup, Kisarino. But, if you are okay, then, who's there? Well, no. What's your sign? I'm a Leo. Frick off, I don't believe in that made up nonsense. 4 is a number of bad luck. So true. Zawirudo can stop time, has high speed, power, and precision. So it's the same type of standard star platinum. My package marked as fragile. The Amazon delivery guy. The girl fat shaming him. The morbidly obese guy in the class. At least I have bigger boobs than you. Why didn't Joseph just use Hermit Purple to find out Kira's identity in part 4? Joseph is too old, which had weakened his Stan's ability. Also considering that he had a difficult time even trying to find Dio in part 3. Plus, one of the only reasons he came to Moria was to bond with his son. Plot convenience.
Is this a JoJo reference?
Joseph in part 2 promising he'll love Suzy Q forever. 62 years old Joseph, when he sees a hot Japanese lady he wants to bang. Avdol dies. Avdol was faking it all this time, and is actually alive. Avdol dies. Do you have a problem with me being a girl? Go on, say it. Doppio. I dunno man. Seems kinda gay to me. Me not running up the stairs after turning off the lights to show that I'm not afraid of the demon. But right now, I don't feel any fear at all. The demon finally able to catch up with me and kill my abs. When the JoJos are asked to do a stand showcase. Johnny. Part 2. Hermit Purple. Hot. Rising. Top. New. Controversial. Johnny, run. Me when I bust my daughter out of jail, even though I abandoned her for 12 years. Assassin's Creed. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. themed around bloodlines. Protagonist has supernatural powers. Protagonist dresses in eccentric outfits. Every installment is in a different location, like Italy or Victorian England. The Italian characters tend to be the most popular in the series. Typically action-oriented. Fanbase has a weird thing for homosexual shipping of characters. Most protagonists have a central weapon that is passed down to the next. Hidden blade. Most protagonists have a central weapon that is passed down to the next. Stand. Wildcard MacGuffin. That is dangerous should it fall into the wrong hands. Pieces of Eden. Wildcard MacGuffin. That is dangerous should it fall into the wrong hands. Stand arrow. Redstone of Ager, etc. One part of the series is mainly centered in Egypt. Iconic poses like the one above. Iconic poses like the one above. JoJo. You okay bro? Yeah man, I'm fine. Okay dope. Just making sure. Me studying JoJo lore. Me studying history. So much happened, I swear. Being a meme again was really fun. Point of view. You are one of assassins sent by a bisexual British vampire to kill group of 4 muscular men near Pakistan border. I love him so much I'm gonna explode. Would you like to? YouTube will run ads on smaller creators' videos without paying them. You have genuinely angered me. Jonathan has Hammond talent and his determination is unbreakable. William Zeppeli has mastered Hammond and dedicated his life to destroy the stone mask. Speedwagon, Big Ounce, Professional Street N. Eriki when he has to draw Johnny in a scene's background. Araki when he decides to draw a 14-year-old girl's teeth for a volume cover. When people criticize you for forgetting tiny details about a work you made 30 years ago. I can draw manga, but I can't draw my pain. I can't think of anything sarcastic to say about them having the same voice actor. Okayasu getting the golden suck. Uncle Ben after Spider-Man gets rebooted again. How MNY time am I going to die? Golden Wind deals with the sorrow of being born. Cries in Relatable. Website. Are you 18 plus? 13 years old me. Yes I am. Point of view. You're a Japanese student who just got into the kitchen of a local Italian restaurant with unwashed hands. JoJo Part 123. JoJo Part 428. Part 6 gets animated. The first episode's really good. You get to the end, excited to hear what song they've chosen for the ending. I see trees of green. Red roses too. Youths give energy drink to thief, so they can beat him again. I figured if I fixed you up first, it wouldn't be cowardly at all, would it? Squalo and Tiziano. Mirancha who was supposed to kick their abs. Dio. Me as a kid. My pencil. Eraser. D4C. Golden Experience Requiem. George Lucas coming up with Star Wars. Shakespeare coming up with Romeo and Juliet. Homer coming up with the Iliad. Araki coming up with a gazillion different ways to pose Johnny without using his legs on steel bull run covers. Oh I love. By an accident I used me hand to erase the fall of the British Empire from history and cost everyone to become concurred. And now we are all British. Quite peculiar, innit? Giorno. Dinner's ready. Don't take off my clothes. I'll feel it more. I'm so proud of you son. Stand is a gun. Stand for a gun. Stand with a gun. A good anime can change your life. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Hey boys. We going on art class? Yo what's good Darby? Of course we are. Hol up. Where's your art supplies? Apologies fellas, let's get to class. My anime-only friend looking for jojok fanats. Some sailor with 4 balls. A rat with a machine gun. A marine biologist who has fought many supernatural villains and can stop time. Hey, it's a man-made metal object lying in the middle of a desert. I'm gonna touch it right now. Surely nothing wacky will happen. Do you really think I'd run away? No, this isn't how you're supposed to play the game. Ugh, fine, I guess you are. My little pog champ, come here. Finally, the voice of hatred that takes you lower. What your favorite JoJo villain tells about you. Your guy and into good friends. Your guy and like cats. Your ultra guy. The shit that happens there. What Moria looks like. Giorno trying to get rid of Koichi so he won't fuck up his plan. 2001 colorized. Now go back to Japan and enjoy your animes or whatever you watch over there. Giorno using golden experience. Misstep. Mirancha thinking he's giving him the Gluck Gluck 9000. Ice kill enemies. Wait Giorno to attack. Cover yourself in ice. Die. Therapist. Crusader doesn't exist. He can't hurt you. Crusader. Hello Rii from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Hello Abachio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. Golden experience done dirt cheap. Reality. Netflix adaptation. Anime. What we see. What Puxy see. Every other queen in history. You guys always act like you're better than me. Jotaro. You think this is funny? Joseph who pranked Jotaro as Dio. When your mom gets home and you forgot to take the chicken out. My younger sister. My younger brother. Me after I got in trouble for something my siblings did. If only you hadn't been born. When your Egyptian friend gets magnetized to your abs. Holy shit. Giorno. Hey guys. Abacchio. Splish splash. Your opinion is trash. My teacher. Why are you laughing? Me. Nothing. My head. Dio de Janeiro. Who's a good boy? Who's such a reliable boy? Who is going to Italy? Koichi is. Homophobia guess. Narancha not telling anyone that Giorno sucked Mr. Stuck. Therapist. Jasukef isn't real, it can't hurt you. Jouskef. Listening to Last Train Home at the end of Stardust Crusaders. 0.042 seconds later listening to Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town. Josu Kandoka Ayasu squatting and talking on the roadside casually. Koichi. Ugh. Fine, I guess you are my little Pogma Refu. Come here. Someone got beamed out of existence in men's shaving. When you pretend to fall asleep in the car, so your parents carry you inside. Stardust Crusaders. Stardust Crusaders if the fisherman had opened the casket at noon. Made with depression. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked the video, as only 20% of the people who watched these are, and turn on that stupid bell. Hopefully you have a fantastic day and you look forward to more JoBro memes. May Speedwagon bless your day. JoBro out.